pain medicines can spell risk if they're taken by someone they weren't prescribed for, or harm if accidentally taken by a child or a pet. Safely dispose of opioids before they can hurt your family. Find a drug take-back option such as medicine drop-off boxes. If there isn't one available, check the FDA's flush list. If your medicine isn't on the flush list, you can dispose of it in the trash. Get information to keep your family safe.
Join us weekday mornings on Good Morning Reno beginning at 5 a.m. Brought to you in part by
Pro Group Management stays ahead of the curve, providing up-to-date services to keep your industry in top form. Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is Kolo 8 News Now at 6:30, covering the news that matters to you.
A statewide multi-agency campaign. Straight ahead on Kolo 8 News Now, look at how the agencies are combining resources to crack down on impaired driving. And another high-altitude object shot down out of the sky. A look at what went into the decision to make that happen. Good evening. Thanks for joining us on Kolo 8 News Now at 6:30. I'm Ben Deach. Well, let's begin in Crime Watch this evening as a man has been arrested following last night's shooting in Sun Valley. The Washington County Sheriff's Office says the 29-year-old Billy Orth is facing open murder charges following the death of his roommate. The shooting happened in the area of Leoniso Drive around 7 o'clock last night when deputies arrived to find a man with a gunshot wound. He was taken to the hospital where he was later pronounced dead. The Washoe County Medical Examiner's Office is conducting an autopsy and the victim's name will be released after next of kin are notified. A report of a stolen vehicle led to the arrest of 2 Silver Springs residents, and I believe we have that video for you, on vehicle theft and drug charges. The Lyon County Sheriff's Office says that 34-year-old Travis Gutanamo and 46-year-old Don Grimes were both booked on charges of motor vehicle theft, possession of stolen property, and methamphetamine possession. Deputies were alerted to the situation this morning when a vehicle was reported stolen in the Silver Springs area. Due to canine help, these arrests were ultimately made. Well, this weekend marks the official kickoff for the Joining Forces campaign. Law enforcement agencies all over the state are taking part in to raise awareness about the dangers of driving under the influence. Here's Kolo 8 News Now's Crystal Garcia.
It's preventable. You don't.
We try that again, Jubin.
It's preventable. You don't.
You know, I gotta say, this is like my 9th year in television. I've never seen this happen before, where just video will not play. Yeah, so that's gotta be a first to me. I don't know what else to do. So let's skip over to Colin. Let's go to Colin Jackson here. Do we have Colin Jackson? Can we bring Colin Jackson up and can we stay on Colin Jackson? Okay, we got him. Now, will this stay on the screen? This is really my concern right now. Will this stay on the screen long enough to do something? I don't even know where to start. But I know this. We didn't get any snow today after it seems like every single weekend for the last couple of months.
Right.
So we've woken up to mornings with snow.
Yeah, no, today was a nice day. Highs in the low 50s. We're going to warm things up one more day, and then we're going to cool things off like you wouldn't believe. The satellite and radar picture is dead quiet. We have crystal clear skies, nothing coming our way yet. However, by tomorrow afternoon and evening, we will see changes arrive. And the rain that was here the other day is now pushing offshore south of Los Angeles. There's the next system getting through the Pacific Northwest. It'll be here by the time we get to tomorrow afternoon, at least the wind will. Going back to school, got to do it. Sunrise 6:54, 26 degrees at 7. And the rest of your planner looks to be about the same, 25 to 26 degrees. Noon will get you into the mid-40s, and by the time we get to 4 o'clock, low 50s are a guarantee. Lots of sunshine and a few clouds late in the day. Currently right now, where are we at the 6:30 hour? 46 degrees, a light breeze out of the north at 5, not much of a wind chill with that. And other numbers look like this. Lovelock 42, Carson City is the coldest at 39. Weather headlines, sunshine for Monday to start, and then clouds turning cold again. Cold hearts on Tuesday as we start to blow the wind and drop those temperatures by about, well, at least 25 degrees. No big snowstorms on the way, so the snowboarders and skiers who have been very well fed this year are going to have to just wait for more. Mid-40s for Tahoe by the time we get to that 3-4 o'clock time frame. The 8-day forecast is coming up, and it has action in it. Stay with us.
Well, 3 U.S. officials have confirmed that the U.S. military has shot down another high-altitude object today, this one over Lake Huron. And as Elwin Lopez shows us, this marks just the latest in a string of such incidents.
U.S. officials have confirmed to ABC News that another high-altitude object was shot down Sunday afternoon over Lake Huron. According to one official, it was shot down by a U.S. military aircraft. Today's incident comes one day after another unidentified object was shot down on Saturday, according to officials. This one over the Yukon in Canada. The object first detected Friday night, Canadian and U.S. planes scrambling to scope it out. President Biden speaking to Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, giving the green light for a U.S. F-22 fighter jet to take the shot. Trudeau thanking the long-standing partnership that monitors the sky and the sea, writing, quote, "Thank you to NORAD for keeping the watch over North America."
And I also spoke with President Biden and confirmed together that we will continue to do everything necessary to protect the sovereignty of our shared North American airspace.
Saturday's incident comes just one day after a U.S. fighter jet shot down a similar object over Alaska. The military and FBI are now working to recover that object. It also comes on the heels of the U.S. shooting down a suspected Chinese spy balloon off the coast of South Carolina on February 4th after it transversed the United States.
Shooting the balloon down in the Atlantic once it flew over all the military bases, including my own Fort Campbell, Kentucky, it's very disturbing. I'm glad this administration's taken it more seriously with respect to the balloons, but we've got a whole lot bigger problem with China than the spy balloon.
But Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer defended the Biden administration's handling of the situation.
We're going to probably be able to piece together this whole surveillance balloon and know exactly what's going on. So that's a huge coup for the United States.
Schumer says the U.S. gained intelligence information from surveilling that balloon. Elwin Lopez, ABC News, Atlanta.
Well, many places are getting a lot of snow, but Anchorage, Alaska may be at the top of the list. To look at what they're doing when they run out of places to put it all.
And I'm Colin Jackson. We are looking at Futurecast very carefully to see what kind of snow we're going to get here tomorrow and Tuesday.
Capriati Subs puts the extra in extraordinary. Made with the best ingredients, our subs are in a league of their own, like the Bobby with oven-roasted butterball turkey, or our hand-sliced roast beef with high-grade American Wagyu. Order extraordinary and never eat ordinary again. Get the app for $2 off your next order.
Right now with Papa Murphy's, we've got a great deal.
Which means I make more great pizza. A lot more.
That's our extra-large New York-style take-and-bake pizza. And it's everything you'd expect from a classic New York-style pizza, hot and fresh out of your oven. And only $9.99.
Do I have to share it?
It's recommended, but not required. Papa Murphy's. We make great pizza, so you can make the pizza great.
Such a great deal.
Order now at papamurphys.com.
Experience paradise at home with a hot tub or swim spa from Aqua Living. Hot tubs starting at only $24.99. Check out the revolutionary Tough Top cover with a lifetime warranty. Swim spas that heat or chill the water. Bad credit? No problem. For more information, go to shophottubs.com.
Appliance Outlet in Carson City is your one-stop shop for appliances. We offer the largest showroom and many brands to choose from. Our professionally trained staff is here to help you from beginning to end, whether you are here on our showroom or shopping from your home on our website. We offer full delivery and installation as well as service. You don't have to fight the big box crowd. You can shop local. Save money and have an actual appliance expert help you from beginning to end. Appliance Outlet in Carson City, your appliance experts.
Valentine's Day is near, and for more than 20 years, Milestones has been helping rebuild, establish, and improve national credit scores. Just $30 down this Valentine's guarantees a credit line of $300 to $10,000 or more, regardless of your credit situation. 5 convenient locations and thousands of items to choose from. The perfect gift awaits the one you love for just $30 down. Beautiful jewelry and new beginnings all start now at Milestones. Now open in Reno and Shopper Square at Plum and Virginia Street.
Tune up your skis or snowboards and get ready to hear the Kolo 8 local ski conditions. Watch Kolo 8 News Now Wednesday through Friday during the First Alert Weather Report to see the snow totals and what to expect. The Ski Conditions Report is brought to you by Greg's Garage.
Capriati Subs puts the extra in extraordinary. Made with the best ingredients, our subs are in a league of their own, like the Bobby with oven-roasted butterball turkey, or our hand-sliced roast beef with high-grade American Wagyu. Order extraordinary and never eat ordinary again. Get the app for $2 off your next order.
Download the Kolo 8 News Now mobile app for your hour-by-hour forecast.
Well, it may not be a surprise that up in Anchorage, Alaska, getting snow off the streets has been a challenge. As Lauren Maxwell shows us, there's another problem, and that's that they're running out of places to put it.
To say Anchorage snow sites have been well used this winter is an understatement.
Space is at a premium for sure.
Record snow means 3 of the municipality's 8 snow storage sites are now at or beyond capacity. And the others are filling up fast. The city says that could force some tough decisions if more snow comes our way.
We're pushing it. We are, depending on how much more snow, there may be some snow. We will have to make the decision to let snow sit in neighborhoods or stack it up in neighborhoods because we simply will not have a place to haul it.
Even without fresh snow, the city is still working to remove old snow in some parts of town that neighbors say has been there since December.
It's pretty low maintenance around here, I'd say.
To make room for it all, there's a plan to expand in one direction.
So at this point, the only way to add extra space is to go up.
Correct.
Is that right?
Correct. We have met our boundaries, and now it's time to go vertical.
The city is working on pushing up snow, breaking up snow, and adding what will be layers of ice so that trucks can drive further up the piles. At the same time, they're crossing their fingers that we don't get a fresh load of snow on top of it all. Lauren Maxwell, Alaska's news source.
Yikes.
Well, that was an issue a lot of people complained to me about actually in some neighborhoods in Northwest and Old Southwest Reno, the fact that you would have these huge berms of snow along the side of the streets.
Right.
So every time you try to back out of your driveway, you would have this big old hump of snow to have to drive over. And well,
we got to figure a way how to pick that up.
There needs to be some sort of a way. But I can understand it from the snowplow's point of view, how it's not that easy, because you can't just angle the snowplow on every single house.
It's a 2-pass thing. Clear it, pick it up.
Kind of like a Zamboni on the ice rink?
Exactly. It's a big scooper. You can look it up online. They exist. But they're probably pricey.
That's a guarantee.
Yeah. All right. We did well today. We had sunshine. We saw people golfing, right?
Yeah.
I saw people hitting the tennis ball around. You're not going to be doing that. You may do it tomorrow. But after that, for a couple days, we're going to have to take some time off. 52 was the high today. That's right around the seasonal average. The overnight low was in the 20s. That's not too bad. And current numbers look like this. It's okay. We've got 30 in Truckee, 39 Carson, and 38 in Yerington still. These numbers aren't too different from what we showed you at 5. 66 in Sacramento. They were at 70 today. And Las Vegas is coming in at 63. That's not bad at all. Right now, our satellite radar picture is quiet. We're watching this system develop to our north. It's going to slide our way by the time we get to tomorrow afternoon and into Tuesday. Wind speeds, look at this, they're going to really ramp up as early as 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Out of the northwest at around 25 to 35 miles per hour, and they will stay with us overnight into Tuesday, where they'll pick up again in the afternoon. And Valentine's Day will be brisk, no question about that. Futurecast, as soon as we get to possibly midnight tomorrow, we could see a dusting and a change in the weather for Tuesday. There it is. And we could see some light snow. It's not going to accumulate to anything. The mountains might not see much either, but it will blow through quickly. And then as we get toward Wednesday and beyond, we'll see passing clouds from time to time, but that'll be about it. All the way through Saturday and Sunday of the coming weekend, which for now looks dry. Futurecast, don't look for much snow. Most locations won't see any. Maybe an inch in South Lake. And the forecast numbers look like this. We've got upper 40s for the most part in this area. That's not bad. And we'll have a light wind, not too bad, until the afternoon, 3 o'clock, it'll start blowing. Temperatures here, right around seasonal average, a little cooler than average in spots. And then to the east, we'll get to into the 40-degree range for Elko. And most locations here will be in the low to mid 40s. Susanville coming up. First, we're going to talk about what's happening right here. How about Lovelock at 53? Winnemucca about the same. Most locations low 50s. Susanville mid 50s. Pyramid Lake 52. And Virginia City goes to 46. And Carson City, our capital, goes to 52. Reno mid 50s. How does that grab you? And how about this? 8 days out, we have action on Tuesday for the most part. Valentine's Day will be a rough date because it's going to be cold and windy. And we stay with those overnight lows in the teens all the way through Thursday morning. And then we'll start to warm things up just in time for the following weekend into the upper 40s and low 50s. And you should have seen our Super Bowl party in between newscasts. We rocked it.
Yeah, mainly thanks to you.
Thank you.
The brat master.
Yes, we did brats.
Yep. Brats, that's a nice touch.
Is that mustard? No.
I feel it might be. I feel you should make that a regular occurrence on the weekend.
Every Sunday.
Yeah.
I've got to cook for you now.
Not going to be opposed to that. Nope, you've set yourself up for it now.
Great.
It's your own fault.
Great.
You can always stay up to date on that forecast just by downloading the Kolo 8 First Alert weather app. It's free for Apple and Android. Well, rescue workers continue to search through the devastation and destruction, hoping to find more survivors nearly a week after the magnitude 7.8 earthquake hit Turkey and Syria. And as Lama Hassan shows us, the death toll now stands at more than 33,000.
Nearly a week after that devastating earthquake struck Turkey and Syria, Turkish officials issuing arrest warrants targeting more than 130 people allegedly involved in the construction of those collapsed buildings that killed thousands of families as they slept. The hope of finding any more survivors buried beneath the rubble continues to fade.
Yeah, it's many days beyond now. So naturally, the temperature, the climate's pretty rough here. And the type of collapse and structures that are down on them are make it very difficult for them.
Still, glimmers of hope as rescuers work tirelessly to find survivors. In Hatay, Turkey, a 2-month-old baby pulled from the rubble of a decimated building. Nearby, a 7-year-old boy rescued at the 136th hour. And 147 hours after the quake hit, this 10-year-old girl now freed from beneath the destruction. USAID rescue officials and dogs continue to scour hundreds of sites across the city, hoping to find more survivors. U.S. military aircraft and supplies are now arriving in Turkey to aid the response. But across the border in Syria, there have been challenges getting aid to the victims.
People haven't got food, they haven't got medicines, they haven't got basic hygiene supplies. The water and sanitation is in ruins. So this is a community for whom the earthquake was one massive hit. But the grave danger they face now almost affects more people.
For those who survived the quake, many are now left with nothing. Temporary accommodations made out of shipping containers that were used to house World Cup fans in Qatar are now being shipped to Turkey to provide shelter for some who are now homeless. Lama Hassan, ABC News, London.
When you can't watch, listen to our news partner, News Talk 780 KOH or KKOH.com.
Matters to you. Tune up your skis or snowboards and get ready to hear the Kolo 8 local ski conditions. Watch Kolo 8 News Now Wednesday through Friday during the First Alert weather report to see the snow totals and what to expect. The Ski Conditions Report is brought to you by Greg's Garage.
Sell your home on the MLS or get a cash offer. Either way, get your home sold. Call your local real estate guy at Marshall Realty, 775-787-7400. We will get you results.
You know, in my lifetime, I've been knocked around a few times. No matter how many times you get knocked down, hell, you got to get up off the turf. Back pain, knee pain, you name it, I had it. But when I walked into the Good Feet store and got fitted for arch support, I feel so much better. Very little pain in my back. I feel no pain in my knee. It is nothing like it. No matter who you are, whatever position you hold, in some way, we can help somebody. That's what the Good Feet store does. They help you keep going with life.
Cohen Patrick here for Window World. This year, energy costs for U.S. homes are expected to rise 28%.
Our energy-efficient windows and doors can help reduce your costs while adding value, beauty, comfort, and reducing noise.
Lower your energy costs and get 5 windows and a sliding door professionally installed from $46.35.
Call Window World today. We will save you money because we are simply the best for less.
We're local, and not only do we stand behind our windows, we stand on them.
The Reno Field Classic Series presents Prokofiev's Romeo and Juliet, February 25 and 26 at the Pioneer Center for the Performing Arts. Guest violinist Ade Williams will also perform the Brooke Scottish Fantasy. Tickets at renophil.com.
Join the Circle of Life Hospice Foundation Thursday, February 16th at Party America for the first annual Hospice House Project Radiothon. With the help of Lotus Radio Corporation, your donation will help build a hospice house in our community. Many people in our area do not have the means to support themselves at the end of life. This home will provide free room and board for those without means or a caregiver and allow them to die with dignity. To become an angel donor for as little as $20 per month, visit colhospice.com and click on the donate button.
It's time to save your presidents at Carson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram during the President's Day sales event. During this special month, you can save up to $7,000 off all remaining 2022 Ram 2500 and 3500 HDs. We have nearly 40 in stock. Hurry for the best selection during the President's Day sales event, going on all month long at Carson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Shop anytime, anywhere at carsondodge.com.
Results matter. I've been doing this for over 20 years, and if you want a local broker to sell your home, then call Marshall Realty, 775-787-7400. I'm a trusted resource that will get you results.
Well, this weekend marks the official kickoff for the Joining Forces campaign. Law enforcement agencies across the Silver State are taking part to raise awareness about the dangers of driving under the influence. Here's Kolo News Now's Crystal Garcia.
It's preventable. You don't have to make the choice to drive impaired.
Sergeant Kristen Vietti with the Washoe County Sheriff's Office describes the Joining Forces campaign that the Sheriff's Office is participating in.
All the way through the 28th, we'll be focusing on looking for impaired drivers and hoping to raise awareness for that type of behavior.
The statewide multi-agency campaign began on February 10th, combining resources to crack down on impaired driving, with Super Bowl weekend kicking off the efforts.
If you're out, you're enjoying the Super Bowl with friends, we want everyone in the community to have fun and celebrate however you want to celebrate. We just ask that you plan ahead and ultimately never drive when you're impaired or under the influence.
In 2022 alone, 382 people died on Nevada's roadways who were involved in crashes where impairment and speed were the top two contributing factors. That's according to Nevada State Police, another agency joining forces for the campaign.
A little bit of planning ahead can keep everybody on the road safe.
Whether it's a designated driver, rideshare, or public transit, you can enjoy Super Bowl Sunday and help keep our roads safe by planning ahead.
We want everyone to have a safe weekend. Everyone who chooses to celebrate and enjoy the Super Bowl, we just ask that you do those simple things. Don't drink and drive. Don't drive impaired.
In Washoe County, I'm Crystal Garcia, Kolo 8 News Now.
This Friday through Monday only, get down to Reno Tahoe Water Group for our annual President's Day sale. Get your next car with just $49 down and cars starting as low as $89.95. Keep more presidents in your wallet when you buy from Reno Tahoe Water Group. Hurry, this sale ends Monday.
Take a look at Pro Group Management and see how your workers' comp requirements can be met head-on. By taking a proactive approach, Pro Group can assure that your company is meeting or exceeding state and federal standards. As you move forward in your industry, Pro Group moves with you, simplifying regulatory tasks, clearing the way so you can get the job done and look to your future success. Pro Group Management, workers' comp that works for you.
Arbor's Memory Care is a family-owned and operated senior care community that is proud to serve individuals with Alzheimer's and other forms of dementia. Memory care is what we do. Our team of specialty trained staff provide the best quality of life for each of our residents. We provide financial peace of mind for your family with one worry-free, all-inclusive price you can count on. Schedule your visit to Arbor's Memory Care today and discover why we've specialized in memory care services for over 20 years.
Millions of people are impacted by extreme and destructive disasters. It's tornadoes, nor'easters, wildfires, floods, cyclones, you name it. The cost of these disasters is going up in terms of dollars and major interruptions to your life. The number one thing to prepare for is extended power outages. Why do you have to go through the discomfort when you can have yourself a Generac home standby generator that's going to come online when the power's out?
Capital Control Systems, your local Generac dealer.
There's no better time to sell your vehicle than now. Get instant cash for your car and will be any written offer by $300, paid for or not. Let one of our appraisers value your vehicle. Stop by today or go online and get your free appraisal. We make it safe, quick, and easy. Reno Tahoe Water Group.
A traffic alert to remind you about. After being closed for a month, NDOT will reopen State Route 208 through Wilson Canyon starting next week. That only happened during commute hours. This as repairs continue following a rock slide that happened on January 10th. NDOT says starting on Monday, the currently closed section of the road will open to traffic daily from 5 to 8 a.m. And from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m., drivers should expect delays of up to 20 minutes as there will be pilot cars alternating traffic, and reduced speeds will apply throughout the work zone. And the City of Reno is hosting another community engagement session as part of the Virginia Street placemaking study. This meeting will center around design plans for Virginia Street downtown. City and RTC officials need your input, though, before a final decision can be made. The meeting is going to happen on February 23rd at City Hall at 5:30. There will also be a virtual option on Zoom, and that link can be found at reno.gov. Stay with us. A final look at the forecast right after this.
There's going to be plenty of coaches in my future, but only one dad.
My favorite team.
Make things right with Spencer.
I already said my piece.
Did you?
It's going to be a bright future at all costs.
Now you can catch all of your favorite CW shows on a new channel. To watch, switch to one of these channels. Charter 695, DirecTV, and Dish Channel 9, and over the air on 8.3.
Having a stylish yet durable outdoor living space is easier than you think with Reno Outdoor Living. We'll help you through the process of creating the space you've always dreamed of. Envision the fabulous results with 3D designs. And our retail showroom features superior products built in northern Nevada to withstand our harsh weather. And we have partnered with trusted national brand names for quality outdoor appliances and accessories. Have a better backyard with the experts at Reno Outdoor Living. We make outdoor living beautiful.
All right, a final look at the 8-day forecast. Valentine's days for me over the years have generally been cold days for one reason or another.
Yeah.
This year, literally the case.
It's a weather reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take a look at our 8-day forecast. Tomorrow's great. Not as long-lasting as today was in terms of perfect weather, but the winds will increase at around 3 o'clock. The clouds will arrive, and then the cold stuff arrives for Tuesday, Wednesday, and even Thursday morning. So bundle up for Valentine's Day as you head out on your big date, if you have one.
It's probably not going to shock you that I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, but you know what? At the end of the day, I'm not all that worried. I'm just hanging out with my son, doing nothing. He'll appreciate it. You know, just a dad and a 3-year-old. What can I say?
Maybe you'll see a little snowflake or two. Not a lot if it falls at all.
Well, we didn't see any today.
No.
Generally speaking, that's been the case over the last few weekends. So a win on this Sunday morning.
Yeah, the skiers want more as usual, but we don't see any big storms in sight at all for now. But the latter half of the month looks active in the long-range department. We'll wait and see what we get.
Well, that'll wrap things up for us at 6:30. We'll see you back here tonight at 11 o'clock.
Getting you where you need to be on time tomorrow morning on Good Morning Reno.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, deep breaths and watch your speed. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So turn here.
During the Les Schwab Founders Celebration Sale, save up to $150 instantly on select sets of 4 tires. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
For all these years, I've watched my dad fight for our clients to get some of the best settlements and verdicts in the state of Nevada.
Finally, Dad gets a little respect.
Golightly in Vanna, 222-3333.
Hey, I'd like to sell my car. Where should I go?
Go to Mercedes-Benz of Reno.
Will they give me a check the same day?
Yes, you'll get a check on the spot.
They'll give me the most for my vehicle, right?
Of course, and here's some more information.
We'll buy your car with no purchase necessary. You'll get the maximum value for your vehicle and a check on the spot.
Sell your car now at Mercedes-Benz of Reno. Visit mbofreno.com, an AutoNation company.
My son Aiden has asthma. Secondhand smoke has triggered his asthma so bad to the point where he had to end up in the emergency room. And he has spent multiple nights in intensive care. Now he's on a whole bunch of medications. My tip to you is, don't be shy to tell people not to smoke around your kids.
For free help, visit cdc.gov/tips.
1 out of 5 young people struggle with disorders like depression, dyslexia, ADHD, OCD, eating disorders, and anxiety. Every one of us knows and loves one of these kids. For expert information and free resources, visit childmind.org.